two violent crimes just minutes apart in two neighboring suburban communities. First, there was a bank holdup in Madison. Shots were fired during that crime. And then right after that, a car pulled up to an armored truck at a Walmart in Country Club Hills and opened fire. There was a shootout with security guards. NBC5's Charlie Vajahusky live now with new developments on this investigation. Charlie?
Well, Stefan, that shootout involved the security guards inside the store, security guards at the armored truck, as well as the suspects. In this case, the remnants right here behind me. They still haven't moved the vehicles. The FBI still investigating what happened here. They're also investigating another incident, as you said, in Madison, one of two hyper-violent incidents that hhappened today in Chicago's south suburbs. Investigators this afternoon looking for evidence in the parking lot of the Walmart store at 168th and Pulaski. That's where an armored truck and another vehicle appeared to have crashed into each other right in front of the northwest door around 10:30 this morning. The crash scene surrounded by evidence markers. According to the FBI, both vehicles were involved in a wild shootout that also included the security guard from the Walmart store.
While that sedan was pulling up, the occupants inside engaged in gunfire with those who were inside of the armored car. At that time, those in the armored car also engaged in gunfire with the people inside of the sedan. Then there was an individual who came outside of the business who was a security guard who also engaged in gunfire.
According to the FBI, the suspects made their getaway by carjacking a 70-year-old man and making off in his vehicle. This is at least the fourth armored car robbery in recent months. Roscoe Dixon was on his way to go shopping when he heard about the incident.
You're kind of scared. Even when you're driving now, you're going to get jacked or whatever. And it does concern me.
There is also concern about 10 miles away in the town of Madison, where a few minutes before the armored car incident, federal agents responded to reports of a bank robbery at the U.S. Bank at 4350 Lincoln Highway. Police say shots were fired and at least one of the suspects was injured. The FBI is investigating both incidents, but so far has not said if there's a connection between the two.
Currently, the FBI has a $20,000 reward that is being offered for information leading to the arrest and conviction of individuals involved in armored car robberies in the Chicagoland area.
Right now, the FBI says the suspects in both crimes are still at large. There seem to be injuries among the suspects in both cases. Walmart says it is cooperating with the investigation. If you have any information that you think could help the FBI, you can call them at a very simple number, 1-800-CALL-FBI. They are offering that $20,000 reward. We are live in Country Club Hills. Charlie Wojciechowski, NBC5 News.
Charlie, thank you.